Well, good afternoon, folks. Good evening, all you good people off YouTube. My name's Ian, and a warm welcome to my shed and to my channel. Thursday night, and the weekend is almost upon us. Another inverter, another couple of plastic bags full of, the usual bits, bit of wire, bit of cable. We'll just find somewhere for that to go, I think. Oh, did I mention the fan? No. All right. Oh dear. I think I'll do a totally different video instead. Well, I think if we're going to talk about a different tale, we need to get some sour cream and whatever's, and some Portuguese dough. And then we'll get set up. Look at that tripod. We'll get set up and tell you how Ian nearly lost his channel. Nearly. Ian was scammed by a YouTube scammer. So stuff it. I'm having an early night. Cheers. And yes, that is a halo over my head. Right. There's only, my philosophy in life is there is only two types of people in the world. It's me, and there's people who want to take money off me. That's it, simples. So if I look at anybody, or anybody contacts me, the first thing that goes through my head is, what do they want off me? It's bore me well all these years. Well, I am getting on in me ears. I'm a little bit doty. They're still my own teeth, but anyway, by the by, I'm a bit of a dinosaur where computers are concerned. Moo. People are going to say, dinosaurs don't go moo. That's a cow. How do you know? How do you know what dinosaurs sound they made? We digress anyway. So, let's set you up and let's carry on with the tale. Right, okay, and if I do a little bit of coughing throughout, forgive me. Right, okay, I suppose the first thing I'm going to say is, I've got my email channel, I've got my email address from my service provider. I also have a Gmail address. But I'm well aware that for YouTube that I'm going to get lots of spam. So I have another only for YouTube, and people, I'm not really so bothered about type of who contacts me. Email address, and that's the ianmatthews@hotmail.com. Well aware that Hotmail is not very secure. And I get notifications. I need to probably turn off the YouTube notifications off. There's a lot of them, they keep coming through. And you get things like that one there. Yeah, service at PayPal. Well, I don't use my email address for PayPal, not this email address. So I know if anything comes through like that, that's a total scam. It'd shit anybody else up, wouldn't it? They'd go, oh my God, who's spent £799? I just look at it and go, oh, it's a scam that. And there's a few others. I get one from the driving licence saying that my direct debit didn't go through. I don't use this email address for anything that's important in the slightest. Okay? They're all, doesn't matter. Anyway, I was scanning through here. Okay, and we got to this one. Caught my eye. YouTube support. This is YouTube support says Abu Insaf, number 57, has been sharing your content. Well, first of all, you look at that and you think, well, you cheeky git. What are you doing sharing my content? Then a little bit of you says, well, a little ego boost because somebody thinks my content is worth sharing, it's worth copying. Yeah, so that it says copyright warning. Yeah, thanks Google for letting me know. Thanks YouTube for letting me know that somebody is sharing my stuff. And then I get that warning. Hello, me. Me in my shed. Basically it says, not that somebody's been sharing my stuff, but I've got a copyright infringement on it. Oh, that got me a little bit, worried. Not worried a lot because I don't put any music on. And I don't copy anybody else's things. So I'm thinking, nah, that's a bit out. But I hadn't read all that. It said, you want to know what Abu has been sharing? Open the full report. There we go. Says, ooh, it's all that there then. There's not enough memory for it. And so there we go. There's 1,000 people out there now saying, Ian, you pillock. You just don't do that. Well, I did. And there's a bit more to it, that. I clicked on that. It then said sign in. So I had to type my password in, PASS, small O. You got to trick them. You got to trick them. ORD. And then that sent a message to my phone and said, can you put that code in just so we know it's you? So I did. And then it popped up. And then you get to do that. You get to read the full report. So of course I did. I clicked the full report because I trust it. It's asked me the 2-stage verification. But then it came up on the iPad, not enough memory. And that's when the alarm bell started to ring. Now, as far as I'm aware, there is no viri that affects iPads. So I started to do some research and I put in Google, YouTube scam. And of course, lots of them come up. And one in particular, well, rather than show you that, you just type into Google YouTube copyright scam and you get a massive list. And I found this guy, he was a journalist. And it was his job massive big channel, lots of videos, lots of reviews, made money on it. He did exactly what I did. And unfortunately, he did it on a computer, and reading it was quite horrible to read. Give me a, sickening feeling, because it was like, oh my God, what have I done? Why did I even open that? I did. Fortunately, I did it on my iPad, and from what I read, iPad apps are independent of each other, and it didn't do anything. It couldn't even open the file and read it. But if I did it on my computer, that would have opened it, and it immediately changes your email address and your log-on details, and that's it, you're out. So this guy, this journalist, realised what he'd done and immediately tried to get things back. Now, he managed to get it back. He realised that if he could go via Twitter, that YouTube always have a presence on Twitter. He did this. He got a load of help off the YouTube community, or off YouTube officially, via Twitter, and he eventually got his channel back. Lost a few things, lost a few settings, etc. But what a word of warning. I was lucky. Yeah. So Ian nearly lost his channel to a scammer. And it looked so good. It looked so real. I know there's going to be people out there saying, Ian, I would have fell for that. Well, I'm as cynical as they come. And I think it was just because it was in a pile of the other YouTubes. And it looked okay. And I got the verification emails. And it even contacted my phone. So immediately I went back in and I changed my password. Changed it to password with a little a instead of a little o. They'll never catch that one, will they? Right, tomorrow I'm going to have to try and make a way into my shed. So, there's Ian in his kitchen. And a word of warning, don't trust anybody. See you lot soon.